In this short video, I'd like to talk about the materials that you'll need and also show you how to navigate the class. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to coursework and select content and look at start here. All right, I sent out an email last week, but if you just registered for this class, you didn't get it. The important thing to know is that you will need something called MindTap to be able to access a lot of the materials in this course. You're going to need it for the reading, for the quizzes, for listening exercises, active listening guides, and so on. If you've already purchased it, you're going to want to register it in the link below. And if you haven't purchased it yet, you can go through the bookstore at C&M, or you can go directly through the publishers, which is also you get to by clicking on the link below. So if I go down here, this is the link, and I will go back to this in a little bit. So for now, I just want to say that to navigate this class, what you're going to get used to is that here on the left, there's going to be a weekly module. In each week's module, you'll find the unit overview and objectives and 2 modules. So I'm going to click on week 1 so I can show you what I mean. There's a coursework module, and this is where you're going to go to complete the work that's due each week. There's links to everything, well, except for the concert report, but that's something that we'll get into later on. And then there's also a module that gives you links to the reading and some other materials. So I'm going to click on coursework so you can see what you need to do this week. In each week's module, you'll find a discussion. And this first week, I'd like you guys to introduce yourselves and create a thread. Every week, you'll get used to this. Every week, the first post will be due on Thursday, by Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And then your responses to others are due by Sunday. And in fact, all of the coursework, the rest of the coursework is due on Sunday p.m. as well. The other work for this first week is to in addition to the discussion, is to complete the syllabus quiz. And there's some materials here that are from MindTap. So if you haven't registered it yet, I think you need to go back to start here and register it. And if you have registered it, it should take you right to the individual assignments. I just went back to start here. So to show you again, this is where you'll go right here to register MindTap. And by the way, you can also sign up for a free 2-week trial. You will need MindTap for the whole semester, but at least you can get started if you can't purchase it quite yet. So when you click here, it'll take you in and give you those options. I wanted to show you that it can be kind of easy to get lost in the book. I find if I go to this little icon up here, the calendar icon, that it's, I think, pretty helpful because it'll tell you what you actually need to do each week. And you can work ahead if you want. One semester I actually had a student sign up for the 2-week trial and they did everything. I don't recommend that, but you can work ahead. I guess that's all that I'll say. So for example, if I click on week 1, these are the activities that are going to be due by this Sunday p.m. And if I click on this other little icon here, it gives you basically the whole book and all these other activities, some of which are assigned and some of which are just for practice. When in doubt, like I said, it's easy to get lost. Just go back to the Brightspace and click on the week coursework. And there's links, as I said, links to everything. All right, in regards to the resources and materials folders that you'll find in each week's module, there's a lot of information. And I'll just give you an idea for the first week. There's lots of stuff and maybe too much stuff. At the very minimum, I do ask that you at least do the reading and that you follow the listening guides for all the pieces that are there. There is some other content that you might be really interested in looking at that I will leave up to you. I think that you'll get used to this. It might take you a little while to get used to it, but I think you will. And if you do have any trouble, don't hesitate to contact me. Probably the best way is through email, through Outlook. You can also go to coursework discussions. And I've got something called Muddiest Point. If something's unclear and you need help figuring out what to do, post your question. It's possible that a classmate will see it before I do, and hopefully you'll get a response. I'm pretty good about checking my email during the work week. You can also send me an email, but I recommend looking here if you have some questions that need to be answered. All right, I'm back in the Start Here module, and again, if you're having some trouble with accessing MindTap, there's some support that's available here. Are you having trouble accessing MindTap? Here's some virtual office hours for student support. It's actually through Cengage, and these people are really helpful. So I just wanted to let you know that it's here. All right. Well, I think that's all that I need to tell you right now. I hope that your semester is off to a really smooth start. I hope that you have a great week. Thanks a lot.